Hey y'all, I got a quick video for you today. Today we are talking about this. Tuck it away behind some books because I don't like looking at it. This is the Ifi Zen Phono preamp. Got it for $129 open box with warranty from Listen Up. It's not available right now. Right now you can buy it from Crutchfield for $199 MSRP, or you can get an open box from Crutchfield for $189. I think Crutchfield has a great return policy if you don't like it. Here is what you need to know in a nutshell. Does it sound good? Yes. Great clarity. Solid. I never feel like I'm missing out on the music. 200 bucks. This is a welcome addition. Is it an improvement on the Phono preamp or the Phono input on the Arcam? Not necessarily. It's just different. The Arcam's Phono is really good. But here is why I use this, because it has a subsonic filter. I need a subsonic filter because I try to get the bass off of my stylus as much as possible. You all have rightfully pointed out that my stylus picks up bass up here, and it does, and it's taken some proactive form functions to get it working as well as possible, considering my speakers are right here. So what do? I have these. They call them a decoupler in the audiophile worlds. What this really is, it's you bought it at Home Depot in the water heater section, and you're supposed to put the water heater on top of these. But Home Depot, it's what, 10 bucks? At audiophile stores, you can find these for $30. Go to Home Depot. Other things that I do, you may have seen this tucked back here. The Bluesound node is my favorite device because it has a excellent bass management system. All of my bass under 120 hertz does not go into my speakers, it goes into my subwoofer, and my subwoofer has room correction for it. So everything that this plays gets used or gets corrected for my room. I love it. Without it, I have things that sound like they're rattling. Without it, I get boominess, but with it, it sounds great. And this, Ifi Zen Phono. The subsonic filter is the last key in the puzzle. I push this, and I have it on all the time for when I play my moving magnet Phono stylus. What the heck am I talking about? And this filters out. It doesn't filter out. It corrects the bass so that my stylus picks up even less off of my Audio-Technica turntable. It's the number one reason why I have it. It's the number one reason why I use it over my Arcam. And then when I use my A11 Tribute, I use this just because it sounds better than the Tribute. Other things that you should know about this. Where the Arcam has some more meat on the bones, it sounds great, but that meat on the bones causes a little more bass and gets picked up a little bit more on my stylus. Makes my speakers like waffle back and forth, just go like boo, 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 boo. This makes it so that I can play up to about 87 dB, which is loud. Loud. And it's good for my imperfect setup. Things that I like about this beyond the subsonic filter, I love that in theory, I love that it has moving coil, but for $129, I mean, I don't use moving coil, right? There's all kinds of specs. You can like switch from 1, 2, 3, and 4 for the gain. I mean, it's pretty simple on the back. Moving coil, I think if you're using moving coil, you're probably getting a Phono preamp that's more expensive than this. And I'm not a moving coil expert, but for moving magnet, it works great. The power, I like power. This doesn't turn off. Some devices turn off after like 30 minutes of misuse. I can hide mine behind my Beastie Boys book right there, and it just stays on all the time. So I don't ever have to reach back there at all. The subsonic filter and the power stay on all the time. Like I said, I only use the moving coil, I only use the moving magnet. This takes a 5 amp power supply. There's some rumors that if you don't buy the upgraded power supply, that you're going to get a higher noise floor. I don't have any issues at all, so I just keep the standard power supply that came with this. And then you have your input that you input from your turntable. You have your grounding wire. Then you have your output. I have not used the balanced output, but in theory that'd be really nice, right? Like, I haven't tried it at all. You might be able to use it for headphones. I don't use headphones. You might be able to use it for DSP. You might be able to use it. I don't know. I don't use it. I use it for moving magnet, and that's it. Should you buy this at $199? If you have a system that is imperfectly set up and you're having troubles with bass management, I think this button alone is worth it. It sounds excellent. It sounds really good. I like it more than the A11 Tributes Phono. I like it equally but differently than the Arcam SA20. The Riga Brio, it just kind of depends on what you're in the mood for. Do you want organic, or do you want some more clarity with a little bit of warmth? Do I like it more than the SUG 700, the original? I like the SUG 700, but sometimes I feel like the shine on that is better than the actual. It's a great product. It's a great product. I don't think that it is better or worse. I think it's just different. I think the SUG 700 has a ton of clarity, and if that's what you're looking for, that's great. This is going to stay in my system for a really long time, especially if I'm using an integrated amplifier, and especially if my turntable is right next to my speakers. Should you get it? Reasons to get it: great build quality. You can use moving coil. Moving magnet is great. Subsonic filter. That's the #1 reason why I have this. Does it look nice? Yeah, I guess. But I put it behind my book, so maybe that gives you my answer. Are there specs that you should look at for the outputs and what it does for moving coil? Yeah, you should. Go to Crutchfield, go to Listen Up, go look at the specs, see what you want. I just care if it sounds good and if it works for my system. And guess what? Sounds good, works for my system, and it's really well made. Okay, that's all I got for you today. If you have any questions or comments, if you think that you should consider buying a Phono preamp, ask away. I enjoy this product. It stayed in my system for the past 6 months, and I like it quite a bit. And I don't see it coming out of the system anytime soon. Okay, appreciate you all. Have an amazing holiday season. Enjoy the music. I'll talk to you later.